the last topic that is remaining, and then we'll go with the question answers. Okay, so let's start with the last topic. If you guys have cleared all your doubts.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay, let's start. Let me search out for Karnik also. Karnik, are you sitting at a peaceful environment? Unmute yourself, Karnik.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, fine. Okay, so today let me share PDF of this chapter. Okay, the last topic is remaining for us that we are going to discuss today. After that, we will discuss. Yes, Dishti.
My last part is silk.
Yes, history of clothing material is remaining.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. Let me reach up to the last page. Okay. Yes, here. This we have to discuss today, right? History of clothing material. So as all of us are aware that early man was not aware much about this fabric and their stitching, etc. So what they used to do, they used to wear, what they used to wear? Yes, they used to wear the leaves, the animal skin, the bark, etc. They use these things, right? Leaves to cover their body, animal skin to cover their body. Am I right? But when they get to know about this stitching, slowly, what happened? Earlier, they were not aware of anything of these, right? They started using animal skin for clothing about 30,000 years ago, right? Then they wore animal skin and wrapped fur around their body to keep themselves warm in winter season, right? But after people begin to settle in the agricultural community, just to say, sorry.
Ma'am, your voice is not reaching to me.
My voice is not reaching. Why? After people begin to settle in the agricultural communities, they begin to wear twigs. Okay, उन्होंने सीखा कि कैसे हम twigs को weave कर सकते हैं. They started weaving after that, right? ग्रास के उन्होंने मैट्स बनाना सीखा, बास्केट्स बनाना सीखा, एंड बाद में ह्यूमंस ने स्पिनिंग और वीविंग की टेक्निक डेवलप की. दे स्टार्टेड ग्रोइंग कॉटन एटसेट्रा, राइट? So they started weaving clothes from the fluffy substance of cotton plant. You know, clothing कब invent हुई थी? Almost 1 lakh years ago, right? 1 lakh years ago, clothing was invented, and in ancient Egypt, cotton and flax plants were cultivated near the river Nile. Okay, and they were used for making fabrics. उनको fabrics बनाने के लिए use किया जाने लगा. And if I talk about India, then in India, the use of cotton spread around 3000 BC. Okay, ACBC you must be aware about before Christ and after Christ. Okay, 3000 BC के around India में cotton का cultivation start हो गया था. And after that, China told us about the silk. Right, silkworms were domesticated. Silkworms were reared over there to produce silk fiber, and we get to know about more fibers like silk, etc. Okay. China ने जब हमारे यहाँ पर cotton का cultivation start हुआ, that time China was going with silk in around 3000 BC, right? So the fibers were then spun and into the thread, which were woven to make silk clothes. Okay, so this is all about this chapter. I have discussed so many things with you guys in this chapter, right?
Yes, ma'am.
A little bit more regarding history there, you know, around 35,000 years ago, stitching needles were made. पता है वो किससे बनी थी stitching needles? These stitching needles were made up of bones. Okay, हड्डियों से बनाई गई थी वो needles. सबसे पहले 35,000 years ago. Okay, they were not aware about stitching earlier. उन्हें नहीं पता था stitching के बारे में, right? So women used to wear, they used to wear clothes which are not stitched, right? कैसे कपड़े पहनते थे? Unstitched. Like if I give you an example for that, then the example is sari, right? Sari is just being wrapped. Dhoti is just wrapped. Okay. So these are the sari, dhoti, lungi. These are the example. Turban, right? Turban is also an unstitched cloth. It's just being wrapped without any stitching. Okay. Even today also it's being used in the same way. So with the invention of these needle and they started stitching fabrics, then innovations we keep on getting new innovations, and today as we are able to see that we are able to get the stitched clothes in a beautiful manner in different designs, right? Different wearing we may get jeans, tops, suits, trousers, so many things are there too, which are stitched, right? So at present, we are having a large variety of fabrics to choose from, at which we would like to choose. Okay. So this is all about the history of clothing material, right? In this chapter, we discussed what is fiber, what is fabric. Then we discussed about the process of making fiber from the wool. What were the steps, the ginning, spinning, weaving, and knitting we discussed, right? After, we also discussed the types of fibers, natural, synthetic, mixed. Okay, what are natural, from what are the sources, plants, animals, synthetic fibers क्या होते हैं, we discussed. What are the mixed fibers we discussed. Then we discussed a little bit about this wool and silk also. I showed you the videos. Yeah, they were able to make them sharp with the help of stones. उनको पहना करना आता था. If you have read in social studies, then they used to make tools also with that bones, etc. Right? So they were aware कि उसको तीखा कैसे बनाना है. They were aware about this thing. Okay. Now I'm going to start with the MCQs, which are given in the internal part of this chapter. I think first MCQs are provided on page number, yes, this one. Okay, so open this page, everyone. As I'm having the older book, so maybe the page number vary. I'm having page number 32 over here. You guys just have to open this page where MCQs are being provided.
Ma'am, I have also page number 32 here.
Okay, fine. Because in a previous chapter we were having a little bit change. That's why. Okay.
Ma'am, this object.
Okay. So now you guys just have to raise your hands, and then I'm going to. Who is having a lot of doubts? Palak, unmute yourself.
Excuse me, ma'am.
Yes, Palak.
मैम साइंस का पोस्टल टेस्ट जो हमने कॉपी में किया है वो स्कूल में सबमिट कराना है.
Yes.
ओके मैम.
मैम कौन सा टेस्ट?
Better postal test. Okay. So now we are going to start with this. First, which one of the following is not a natural fiber? Yes.
Ma'am,
मैम क्या नाम है?
Okay, you may.
मैम टेरिलिन.
Yes, Terilin. C is the correct answer. Please mark that. C, Terilin. Next, which of these fabrics will you choose to wear in hot and humid conditions?
मैम कॉटन.
Cotton.
मैम
Yes,
कॉटन क्लोथ.
very good. Cotton. Okay. Next, which of the following is obtained from the hair of
Wool.
animals?
Wool.
Yes,
wool.
that's the correct answer.
वूल इज मैम
Which type of soil
शीप
is
से
good?
मिलता है वूल.
Which type of soil is good for the growth of cotton plants?
Red oil.
Black soil.
Yes, black soil is the correct answer. Okay, so mark these: C for first, D for second, A for third, and C for fourth. I hope all of you must be sitting with your books. If not, then bring your book quickly.
Yes, ma'am.
And pencil also. All of you have to mark with your pencil. Yes, Parth, I'll get back to you. Let me finish this.
Ma'am, 37 page number.
Yes, next. Next is on the page number 37. Open page number 37. Yes, here it is. Okay. Okay, Tanmay has given for the second. Are you asking about the previous one? All right, so let's start this. The process of separating cotton fiber from their seeds is called?
Ma'am, ginning. Ginning.
Yes, it is known as ginning. Okay.
Ma'am.
Yes, Rhythm, you are right. You guys can give answers in chat box also. The
No,
process of
I am
changing
Pallab.
fiber into yarn is called?
Spinning.
Huh?
Spinning.
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 Yes, it is spinning. Mark spinning for the second one. Third, on a large scale, cotton fibers are fabrics are made by
Handloom.
Handlooms. Handlooms.
large scale.
Power looms.
Power looms. Large scale पर तो machine से बनेंगे ना. And if it is made by machines, it is known as power looms. Okay, which run by power, electricity. Okay. In which of the following single yarn is used to make a piece of fabric?
I'm
Handloom.
knitting.
Yes,
knitting.
knitting. Very good rhythm. Knitting is the correct answer. Okay. All right.
No,
Now
ma'am,
come
my
to the
name is
back
Pallab.
exercise. Come to the back exercise, everyone. Okay. See, wait. Wait, let me share another one. Okay. As I have written the question answers in that, this is not that PDF. Let me share that one.
Okay, ma'am.
Let me check for that bigger ones. Okay, that is with my notes only. So those who have not taken the screenshots of notes, they can. This is the first page. All right.
Ma'am, we have to write down in our copy.
Yes, you have to. Yes, you have to, beta.
Okay,
The
ma'am.
first page, do it. Now I'm turning the page.
Ma'am, I have done notes by myself.
Okay, that's too good. I used to say this, that make the notes by yourself. You guys have made, then it's too good. I'm going to turn the page. This is the next one. Next. That would be better if you guys will write it down. Cultivation of jute. This is about, we have discussed how the jute is being cultivated. Just take a screenshot. This is about uses of jute.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes,
I have
Anil,
taken.
coming to you. This is about silk. What are the stages in the life cycle of silk, and how silk thread is being reared. So it's all about that. Okay. History was not important, so I haven't written for that. All right. Now this is all about the MCQs which we have done right now. These are the solutions for that. Page number 32 and page number 37 we have done right now.
Yes,
Okay.
ma'am.
Now we are going to start with the oral questions which are being provided on page number 39. Okay. So just let's start doing that.
Ma'am, can I give the answer one of oral questions?
Who want to give?
Ma'am, Palak Sadhwani.
Okay, Palak, you may answer for the first one. Why did people in earlier days used to wear unstitched clothes?
Ma'am, because in earlier days people don't know how to stitch the clothes.
Yes, they were not aware about the clothing, stitching, etc. So everybody start writing. Start writing. Keep the
Excuse
rough
me, ma'am.
copies with you. Keep the rough copies with you.
Ma'am, the oral question in science quiz,
No,
we
that
have to
you
write
don't have
now.
to do in the copy. You have to do only short questions, long questions, hearts, etc. Okay?
Okay, ma'am. Okay,
Very
ma'am.
short you may write in the book. Very
Okay,
short
ma'am.
oral. These you science quiz. These you may write in your book only with the pencil. So keep a pencil in your hand and start writing in your book. Start writing, everyone. I'm going to dictate. Aniket, Meena is having any problem. Aniket, I'm coming to you. What happened, Aniket? You may unmute yourself. Yes, Aniket. Any doubts, Aniket, beta? Okay, then let's start. Because they did not know, write down the answer for the first oral question. Because they did not know much about, clothing, stitching, etc. Clothing, stitching, etc.
Excuse me, ma'am.
Yes.
मैम हमें मैम कुछ डाउट है मैम.
Aniket, what happened now?
मॉम आपसे बात करना चाहती है मैम.
Huh?
मैम बात करना चाहती है मैम.
Later on. When I'll finish with this class, I'll come back to you. Yes. Okay, I hope you guys must have written the answer for the first one because they did not know much about clothing, stitching, etc. Okay. Second one, why did early humans cover themselves with leaves and animal skins?
Ma'am, can I tell answer?
Just raise your hands. Okay, Vishal is there. I'm coming to Vishal now. Yes, Vishal. Unmute yourself.
मैम मैंने ना आंसर 1 नहीं किया।
Sorry, Vishal.
मैम आपने जो आंसर 1 लिखवाया है ना ओरल क्वेश्चंस का, मैम वो मैंने उधर तक लिखा है, मस्ट अबाउट तक। मैम उसके आगे क्या था?
Because they did not know much about clothing, stitching, etc. Okay.
मैम आपकी वॉइस क्लियर नहीं है।
No, ma'am, your
मैम
voice.
आपकी वॉइस क्लियर नहीं आ रही।
Become must be. Dishira, am I not audible?
Yes, ma'am, you are audible clearly.
Then it must be connectivity issue at your end, beta.
Yes.
Ma'am, your voice is coming very clearly.
Yes,
Yes.
because they did not know much about clothing, stitching, etc. Okay, now let's discuss the second one. Why did early humans cover themselves with leaves and animal skins?
That's
Raise your
Because
hands.
they didn't.
Raise your hands. Okay, Cherry wants to give the answer. Let me go to Cherry. Yes, Cherry,
Yes, ma'am.
give the answer.
Because the early man's. Wait a minute.
Sorry, not audible. Speak a little bit louder, dear.
Ma'am, because the early man's not know to.
Cultivation of fibers. Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, they were not. Write it down, everyone.
What?
They were not aware. They were not aware.
People's head.
Yes. Early humans were not aware about the cultivation of fibers. Early humans were not aware about the cultivation of fibers.
Cultivation of fiber.
Early humans were not aware about the cultivation of fibers. Next, what advantages cotton clothes have over synthetic clothes?
Ma'am, can I?
Yes, you may.
Ma'am, the cotton clothes air to pass through them. The synthetic clothes, they do not allow air to pass through them
Allow.
and
Did not
hence are
allow.
not good for summers.
Yes. Okay. So it's not asking about the. Okay. So what advantages cotton clothes have over synthetic clothes? They are soft, comfortable, and sweat absorber. Whereas synthetic clothes are not having these qualities. Okay. So write it down. Write down in short only. Na soft, comfortable, and sweat absorber. Soft, comfortable, and sweat absorber. Parth Aswar, I will get back to you after 5 minutes, dear. Okay, next science quiz questions. Science quiz questions. Let me share. I'm going to stop sharing this, my notes. Okay, now I'm going to share the book now with you guys.
Okay, ma'am.
Because question answers are there in the book only. All right, here it is. Yes. Okay. Let me turn the page. Yes.
Ma'am, I want to give answer. Science quiz.
Ma'am, can
Write
I?
it down. Name the types of fibers.
Ma'am,
Suman,
there are
yes,
5
Suman, give
types
the
of
answer.
fiber.
Suman,
Okay, ma'am.
name the type of fiber.
Ma'am, there are three types of fiber. First is mixed fiber, and second is human-made or synthetic fiber, and third is
Natural. Okay, yes, natural, synthetic, and mixed fiber. Everybody, please write it down. Natural, synthetic, and mixed fiber. Next, what type of soil and climate is good for growing cotton?
मैम क्या
Ma'am,
था
may I tell?
Okay, Rhythm Nanuka wants to give answer. Let me go to Rhythm now. Yes, Rhythm, you may unmute yourself. Rhythm.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, Rhythm, give me the answer. What type of soil and climate is good for growing cotton?
black soil
Yes, black soil and
And
warm
how the
climate.
humid
Yes, cotton humid. Black soil and warm climate, you may say. Everybody write it down. Black soil and warm climate.
Excuse me, ma'am.
Yes.
Ma'am,
Next question. Wait, Peter. Let me discuss this.
ma'am, may I
Which
tell the
tradition?
third answer?
Which tradition? Yes, you may give. What's your name?
Ma'am, Rishmira.
Okay. Which traditional device was used by Mahatma Gandhi for making thread or yarn?
charkha.
Yes, charkha. Everybody, it's written over here, na charkha. Okay. Now check the correct options. Quickly, I'm telling you, it's being mentioned over here. So, are you able to see my book? Okay, so mark it quickly. The fibers which are obtained by blending natural and synthetic fiber are known as mixed fiber. Mark C for the first. Second, roller gin is used for ginning. Third, which of the following is obtained from the stem?
Excuse me, ma'am.
Yes. Mark all the MCQs and match the followings. Fill-ups we will do tomorrow.
Excuse me, ma'am.
Yes, Peter.
Ma'am, please give me one boy or girl.
Yes, yes. I'm coming to you. I will clear
Excuse
out.
me, ma'am.
Everybody, mark it down. Which of the following is obtained from the stem of plant? Question number 3. Jute. Fourth, in which of these states does the jute plant grow? C. West Bengal. Fifth, which of the following is used for making gunny bags? D. Jute. The processing of fibers from cotton balls into cotton fabric has the following sequence. B. Ginning, spinning, and weaving. Seventh, which one is a mixed fiber? A. Terracotta. Keep on marking quickly.
Excuse me, ma'am.
Match the following. Ginning, separation of cotton fibers from seeds is called ginning now.
Ma'am,
Second, plant fibers.
ma'am, cotton.
Third, weaving, converting
Converting
yarn
yarn into
Yes.
cloth.
animal fiber.
Ma'am, silk.
Ma'am.
Yes, spinning,
Ma'am, making warm from fibers.
making yarn from fibers. Okay. Now fill-ups we will do tomorrow. Okay.
Excuse me, ma'am.
Now here I'm ending with the class.
Excuse me, ma'am.
Excuse me, ma'am.
Now one by one, raise your hand. Those who are having doubts. First of all, I want to go to Parth Aswar. Yes, Parth.
मैम है ना हमें मैम किसी मैम लड़के के मैम बॉय के नंबर दे दो क्योंकि मैम उस दिन आपने जो नंबर दिए थे ना मैम उस पे है ना मैम किसी का है ना मैम वो मोबाइल ऐसे बोलते हैं कि है ना
Okay,
कि स्विच ऑफ आ रहा है
I will provide you the number of someone else. Okay.
ओके मैम मैम प्लीज गिव मी नेम बिफोर
You may give your number to Suman Soni. She will help you. Suman, will you help this boy?
Yes, ma'am. I will.
Parth as well? Okay, Parth, you may in chat box please send your number to Suman Soni. Okay, she will help you out. All the teachers have provided the PDFs in the school also. You may get the work from school also better. Okay,
Excuse me, ma'am.
just visit the school and you will get your problem clear.
मैम भी
Excuse me,
मैम
ma'am.
पर है ना सर ने जो हमें बोला कि 1 जुलाई के आगे का काम कर लो.
Yes, anybody else is having any doubts?
Yes, ma'am.
Excuse me, ma'am.
Have you got this?
Sorry?
Ma'am, I have sent you the email of chapter 1 and chapter 2 of science.
Who has sent me on mail?
Excuse me, ma'am.
Have you got that?
Yes, I got. What's your name? I got one. What's your name, dear?
Excuse me, ma'am. Excuse me, ma'am.
Yes, Drishti, I got one. I think that's for you only. Okay?
Yes, ma'am.
All right,
Excuse
now
me, ma'am.
she is here with us. So you guys,
Excuse me, ma'am.
Whatever problem you guys are having, we will discuss in our next class. Okay? I'll just take a break of few minutes and then Akshi ma'am will start with you guys. Okay, thank you so much for today's class. In next class, I will clear all your queries. I will discuss with you. Have a nice day, everyone. Thank you.